Why do we have to talk about money in church? Why can't we talk about something spiritual? Well, there might not be anything more spiritual than money when it really gets down to it. Listen to this. I want you to think about this. How many of you this week thought about the latest attraction at Disney World? Put your hand way up. I don't see any hands, okay? I don't mean there aren't any. Okay, I don't see any. Okay, nobody talked about the latest attraction. Well, that's kind of far away. That's kind of trivial. Let's talk about something a little more meaningful. How many of you sat down and had a conversation? I mean, this is a serious thing, right? A lot of people care about this a lot. How many of you sat down and talked with people about the destruction of the rainforests around the world? I mean, guys, we're supposed to be stewards of this planet. The rainforests are green. It's our fault, you know. It's the cars. It's killing them. It's like we're not okay. Nobody talked about that. Okay, that's far away. Let's do something a little closer. How many of you had a conversation with somebody this week about the floors at the Bay City Mall and the materials they use to keep them clean? Nobody. Crazy. Okay. I want you to put your hands way up on this one, okay? How many of you in some way, whether it's how much something cost, how much you wish it cost, how much you make, how much you wish you made, how much somebody else makes, in some way, how much you can save, whatever, how many of you thought about money? Yeah, keep them up. Look around, friends. This is why we talk about this. Okay? Money is at the center of our lives. Every day. Every day. You're going to think about money 25 times today. In some form or fashion. You're going to wish you still had those coupons for that restaurant that you wanted to go to. You know, you're going to say, oh, I got to call so-and-so on Monday because that bill and that thing didn't go right and my credit card didn't work and I got a confirmation but the thing didn't, blah, right? I mean, we just think about it all the time. It impacts every relationship we have. Do you know more marriages break up over money than anything else? If you're raising your kids, money's a huge deal. If you give them too much, you what? You spoil them. If you don't have enough, then everything gets tense. How many of you heard from your parents, at least if you're my age, you think money grows on trees? Right? You know? Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, man, I really went through our family went through a little pinch time in 1980. My dad was a used car salesman, and remember the whole economy just fell apart, and it was horrible. And I remember every conversation we had ended up around money. And it was just tense, and it was hard. And so, you know, if you have too much of it, it's a problem. If you don't have enough of it, it becomes a problem. Well, today, we're going to talk about, I think, a totally radical, maybe brand new for some of us, Jesus-centered approach to money. Matthew chapter 6, verse 21. We've all heard this. Jesus said, for where your treasure is, your heart will be. I mean, that's massive. I can illustrate this so simply. Okay? If I came in here at the beginning of the service and said, oh, guys, a tree just fell in our parking lot, and it fell on a purple Volkswagen, and it's just like, man, it's incredible. And some of us would be thinking, wow, really, a tree, purple Volkswagen, really? After church, I got to go make sure. I got to check that out. That's crazy. A tree fell in our parking lot. But if I came in here and said, guys, a tree fell, and I began to describe it, fell in this one particular place, and it landed on this car, and I described your car, you wouldn't be in service right now. Right? You'd be out there because you make payments on that car, or you paid a lot on that car, and you have insurance on that car. That's your car, right? So if it's yours and you got something invested in it, it matters to you. And so Jesus is just saying, look, man, I want you to invest in the kingdom to the degree that that's what matters to you. And if your money's there, your heart will be there. And see, God really is not stressed about, He doesn't need your finances, but man, He doesn't want anything more in life than your heart. And those two seem to just go together. All right, friend, thanks for tuning in. I hope that teaching was a blessing to you. If there's any way I can help you, or if you'd just like to connect, you can always email me at pastorbrad@aol.com. If you're not already part of the Crosstalk family, I really want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. And until next time, keep looking up and shining for Jesus, friends. God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.